What's going on? So I didn't give up on making video games. It's just I'm straying away from trying to. I'm straying away from making video games because I've been in a video game rut as of late, and thought to myself, oh, why not make a board game? So I posted a video of my board game, The Curse of Afaris, and showed you the virtual version that I was working on, and it seems to be working pretty good. I still haven't beaten the last boss, so I don't know how hard the last boss is actually going to be. And I thought to myself while I was playing it, a lot of math involved. Then I thought to myself, who actually just wants to sit there and jot numbers down constantly, erasing stuff constantly, need a calculator all the time just to play the game? So I came up with a program that I'm currently developing right now. I'll pop it up here. This is for when you do your character selection. Now, when the physical board game is done, this is going to be either put on some type of CD, some type of download you can get on your laptop, and if it gets published by somebody, I'm sure it would be available on tablets, cell phones, and anything you can think of. Because it really doesn't take up that much space. It's not really that impressive looking. Well, not now, but I'm sure I'll add more effects to it. But anyways, we got your. This is basically what you need to be watching for when you're playing the game, like your health, your experience, your mana, your attack power, defense power, and what current level you're at. So if you go here in the character screen, select. Let me click this button. It might help even better. Anyways, okay, now it's working. So if you select the character button, to pick your character, you have all the characters. You have all 8 characters. Let's pick Reunitus because he's the first one up here, and then see how all the stats automatically change to his specific character. His attack is 5, defense is 6, health is 130, and his next level up is at 270. And then obviously, also but you can't see the entire screen. But below this, I'm also going to be putting like another drop down menu of like what monster you're fighting, what area you're fighting them in, and then stats appear next to that. And then you just basically roll your attack die, and then basically there'll be a little button up here that's checked off. So if player one is checked off, you roll your dice, you type in a number that you rolled, and then it's going to automatically multiply that by your attack power, and then automatically subtract that off the monster's health. Now, when the monster reaches 0 or below 0, you will then gain your experience automatically and get your gold. And I think the gold's going to go somewhere down over here somewhere. But that's the way it works. Like let me pick you know Daler. You got Grim. You got who can we pick? Let's pick Zane. Zane. And probably the weakest character in the game is Tethel because she has a 1-in-1. But she levels up really fast, and she has healing abilities. And if you get like I forgot what staff it was, the unholy cane or the holy cane or whatever hell it was. Um, that's how that works. Of course, when you go back to select, it still stays like this because of the last character that was selected. But I can go back and pick a new character. Um, Prudor, um, even though he's a 1-in-1, he has awesome abilities, and he also levels up pretty freaking quick. So, Ice Age, in the instruction booklet, it tells you what all the abilities do. I think Ice Age stuns an enemy for a duration of time. So does Quake. Quake just it stuns the enemy and it deals damage Thunderbolt, I think, just stuns the enemy. But yeah, that's how that works. So that's what's going on with me. I'm also designing a level design for my school over at Full Sail. I like how it came out, but I'm not sure I'm not gonna get a good grade on it because they just wanted a simple blockout of a level. And when I was doing the blockout, I got kind of bored of doing a blockout, and I just went ahead and did texturing and the lighting effects and animations and scripting, and I went even though it sounds like I did above and beyond on the alpha for whatever we're building. I'm sure he'll find something to give me a bad grade. But all in all, it all works. It all works. But yeah, um, the Curse of Afaris is going to have a downloadable application to do all the math for you instead of just doing it yourself. It does everything automatically. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's it. I can't wait to get this. Try to get it published. Um, if I do go to a publisher, the only problem I will be having is that the art is not mine. Yes, I know. Oh my God, Mike. No. Yes, the art is not mine. I can't draw these type of characters. Like I need to go hire somebody. And this project, this little game was only supposed to be for fun, then turned out to be a really awesome game. Uh, so that's an update on the Curse of Afaris. Maybe I might throw another video up there about the Ghost Hunter Simulator. Maybe.